Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about creating of submenus using CSS. In the part 1 of the tutorial, I have shown you how to create the different menus with the icons and how to have a sort of like alignments done, okay, and the effect of like active effect on the menus. So though it's about HTML and CSS, which is go hands in hand. This is the HTML file, and using the link tag, I've linked this HTML file for decoration purpose with my CSS file. The CSS file name is menustyle.css, and here it talks about the different using different classes. The menu bar is a name of a class which holds the complete UL, that is this list, that is the menu names. Different menu names are there, and whatever styling we do to the menu bar, it in turn affects this particular menus. Okay, now today we are going to start with, as we see the output here, there is no sub menus appearing below. So let me add sub menus to it. Okay, it's going to be simple, student. The best part is that I will be we will be just be thinking about adding sub menus to one of the menu, and then you will notice that how a copy paste can be done and changing of names can be done for the various sub menus, for the various menus. So student is not always like I'm having 10 menus, then I have to write it so many and I have to create sub menus for them. So I have to write plenty of code for each one of them. No, it's not like that, students. See, I'm going to add, there's no sub menus right now here. So let me show you how to add sub menus to one of the menu and how it can be repeated for the other menus also. So I'm going to add a sub menu to say about a space, okay, or say okay, yeah. So I'll go back to my program. So this is my about us this about us menu. So come here, and below the li getting close, okay, I will create a ul tag, okay, and this ul will have a list tag, and let me name them as, okay, which will have ahref, same way as we have written before. Okay, I don't know what particular file right now it's going to link to, so I'll put it as hash. Okay, and then let me add up, give a name to it as a mission, and then second one and the third one we have mission, so it's about us, so mission, and say the team which works. Okay, so that's it. So now when I save my example and come to the browser and refresh my page, okay, you can see the submenus appearing. Okay, so it's more of like using the ul tag again. Of course it's not properly aligned, it's not properly, okay, formatted. So with the help of css we can do the alignments. Okay, so what how to add a css, student, is that I will add a div tag here and name this and add a class here with the name sub menu 1. Okay, so anytime in my css file, whenever I want to change or do modifications on this part of the menu, this part of the sub menu, I can refer in my css file through a particular name, and that name is sub menu 1. Sub menu 1, because the div tag starts here and it terminates here, so everything within the div tag is represented by a name sub menu 1 now. Okay, now let us add some css code to it. So I'll go to menu style.css. In the initial part, okay, I don't want the sub menu to be appearing every time, so here I'll be writing something like this: dot sub menu 1. Okay, about dot sub menu 1 means I'm referring that sub menu 1 and the mission, vision, and the team menus which are placed there. Okay, and what I want in that is display for now to be none. Okay, so why display a none, student, is because when I am coming here okay, when right now it should not be displayed, but when I scroll on it, okay, that time it should appear. Okay, now let's add further to it, students. Now what I will add up here is I'll write about menu bar. Okay, in the menu bar we are having the UL list. UL means all the main menus which are there, and say someone is okay on that list. Say someone hovers it means it moves the mouse over that list. Okay, that list comprises services, client, investors, pricing. Okay, so what should happen, who to which to which part should be affected, is this submenu one should be affected, and whatever code we write here it will affect this submenu. Okay, so what I'm mentioning for now is I'm mentioning that okay, display display me the complete block. Block means okay, give me in a block format. Okay, and the position means how where it's to be displayed. The position I'm setting it as absolute. We have absolute and relative two main positions which we can use for. Okay, I'll tell you what it does, and then some margin setting I'm doing. Margin hyphen top. Okay, where it's to be displayed, say margin is a 15 pixel, and say margin left also. We can play around with these values to see how changes can be done, and say I want a background color to appear, students, a background to appear, and with an RGB color, say 0 comma 100 comma 0. Okay, let's see the output, and then I will come back to this code. We'll modify it, understand what do you, absolute means, okay, what relative means. So when I refresh, students, you can see now a menu sub menus are coming with this basic code. Okay, a basic of UL tag and using a CSS, student. So now I can see the sub menus which are appearing. Now what are the points here? What will happen if I change something? Okay, see, if for the I've used block for now, but say for the display, okay, if I change the display part, display, okay, and say I don't use a block, I use say inline flex we have used before also. So let's save the example and refresh the page and see. Okay, okay, student, you can see that the submenus are coming a bit up here. Okay, a block means it's like a new line. Okay, everything start from a new line, and we have talked about a complete UL. So the complete UL is coming on a new line. Okay, so let me keep it as block only. When I change to this absolute to the other option which is relative, okay, we have two choices, absolute and relative. Relative means the carry that effect. Okay, so now if you notice, my main sub menus are appearing within the block of the menu itself, the main menu itself. This is not what I want. I wanted that these options should be okay, below the my main menus. So relative means it will take the reference to the main menu, and then it will plot the things. So now I will change this back to absolute. Okay, so students, with the basic code and the numbering, okay, you can change, okay, and see how the differences it would make. So now let's come forward. Okay, what I want to do further is that the options which are coming, they are coming on, okay, on a single line. Okay, so what I will do for now is that I want it on multiple line. So let me copy and paste this code. Control C, Control V. Okay, and now what we'll be talking about is an individual menus. That is the individual list which appears. Okay, so for that, okay, I'll be talking about the UL. UL represents the complete set which has been okay made. The UL contains of these three things: mission, vision, and team, and that I wanted on multi-line. So students, for that again I'll write for this time say block colon, okay, display colon block. When I say display colon block, okay, what it means is that okay, now the each UL, that is vision, mission, and okay, the team, it will come on separate lines. then I write something that is, say, I'll set a margin to it. Okay, margin is 10 pixel. So let me save my example and test the code here. So CS. So now it's about the each UL. Okay, what we see, what we have mentioned here. Here I had mentioned for the complete submenu. The submenu was appearing in block. Right, then I have mentioned for the UL tag. The UL tag comprises of the different list here. Okay, so the UL tag itself should come in block size. Block size means it should be in, everything should be on a new line. Okay, each element should be on a new line. So student, if you notice, we are repeating the codes. Okay, we are using block, we are using absolute, and these things have been repeated above also. Okay, background, text decoration, display, inline. Okay, background. So it's not something which is coming new every time to you student. It's the same code which is getting re-repeated again and again. Okay. Now student, let's proceed ahead. Okay, student, just a minute. Okay, so let's continue further. Okay, now the ahead part for us is to, okay, so we have the sub menu now. Okay, now what we have to do next, students? Now we have used the UL tag, we have the sub menus here. Okay, let me add some more features to it. Like I want, when the focus comes here, it should be like the color should change, or more of decorations I can do. Okay, so now we, for decoration part students, I'm doing for individual list now. So I'll copy this part, and now let's talk about for individual LI, that is individual list. Okay, and what we want to do with the individual list, that we can specify it here. Say I'm giving a width to it, say 150 pixel. Okay, and say padding some 10 pixel. Padding means the, okay, spacing on the left, right, on the all the four corners. Okay, and then say I'm specifying, this is interesting, border hyphen bottom. Okay, border hyphen bottom. Okay, so I'm writing 1 pixel, and then it is indicated with dotted. Dotted means you will see lines appearing below. Okay, that is dotted. And then I'm specifying with a color. Say for a white color we have to write with the hexadecimal format. The first two elements stand for red, green, and the next two is for blue. Okay, so it will be something which is a white in color should appear. Okay, and then we have something that is, okay, if you need not the bar which appears to be seen, so we can specify something further, that is background. I want the background to be transparent. Okay, background, say background to be transparent. Now let me save my work, come back to the browser, refresh the page. Okay, yes, so you can see that now there's lines which are appearing below. Okay, and but I don't want the lines to appear on the, for after the team. Okay, in that case I go back to my code, control C this one, li, and talk about li. Okay, what we write is that li hyphen last hyphen child. Last child means, okay, we are talking about the team element. Okay, and what we want is that, okay, see, like when it comes on the last child, we want border hyphen bottom to be none. Okay, so now when I refresh my page, save your work, come to the menu, refresh your page. So after the last one, you will not see any lines appearing. Okay. So student, like this, we can have features. Okay, I want something like the faux color of it to change. Okay, so it should look better as when the hover effect is happening. So for that also, students, we can write something that is Okay, I'll copy this till the li tag till it comes to the list. Okay, and when it comes to the list, anchor effect is there, and what happens is that when someone hovers the anchor on it, when okay means when someone is trying to click on the link, okay, then what should happen, the color should change to a new RGB color. Okay, so I am specifying a random color 100 to 55 comma 100. Okay, and save your work. So slowly and gradually we can see the effects. You can see up here, see the color is changing now as soon as the mouse cursor comes on the various these sub menus here. Okay, uh, just to align it better, you can have a border radius also being set here. Okay, so here is border radius to 0. Just look better. Okay, yeah, this is better. So now students, I'm having the sub menus created, okay, for them. So now let's add further. Okay, see now how it becomes easy, student. The main question arises that in the class also, that we have to create so many sub menus. Okay, now see student, I when I want to create further sub menus, okay, it's very easy for us to do. What I have to just do is that I have to actually copy and paste. Okay, I'll copy this part, see complete part from here, sub menu 1, and say go to the another menu, that is services. Okay, as we went to the about us, now you go to the services. Just do control V. What the services option should be, that you specify. Say services they offering is in web designing. Okay, and say marketing mobile apps. So they are into marketing some product and creating mobile apps. Creating mobile apps. That's it, students. See. Now when I refresh my page, I come to my screen here. So how much time it will take, within seconds itself, and the effect also is carry forward to students. Now I just have to go in the web designing, and whatever file name which I create, that I only have to link here to the different places. So creating of sub menus is just like one time you create for one main menu, and then you can copy and paste and change the names there. Okay, now students, what I want is say let add uh, for a sub menu more sub menus to it. Okay, this will be something like the major task, okay, to do. Okay, and for that, student, what I will do is see, it's very simple. Again, I'll use this class icon which was created. Okay, and control C from here. Let me go to the marketing icon, okay, and paste it here. And for second one, after the anchor tag, I am pasting. Okay, and I have to change the name. It means I need to get a new menu for this. So there is an angle hyphen right. Okay, angle hyphen right will give me a new icon, okay, which you'll see now. But what will happen, the icon would appear, but it will be very near to the main text which is written. So when I refresh my page, students, you can see, yes, see, you can see an arrow sign appearing here. Okay, if I want to give a spacing to these arrow signs, then go back to your CS. Okay, then we come to a CSS file, and we mention it like this. Okay, something like dot fa, we're referring the fa angle right. Okay, that is the icon class name also which was created, and what we want to do is that we want to float, make it flow towards the right side. Okay, then save your work, refresh your page. Students, each task which I'm doing, I'm refreshing it and showing you how the output looks like. Okay, so you can see now the icons where the arrow sign which is appearing, which is floating towards the right side. Okay, now students, to add further, now again I have to create sub menus for marketing. Within marketing, for now, say the marketing, there should be some more sub menus appearing. So student, if you notice, the code is very repetitive. Okay, it is not going to be very difficult now. Okay, what I have to do is I have to go to the okay, marketing here. I'll go to the marketing, okay, menu, and first of all, okay, let me enter here, and then use another UL tag. okay, use another UL tag and mention a list, okay, and what type of like names I want, say social media marketing they are doing, okay, and they also can have anchor and all can be done, okay, and email marketing suppose they are following. You can write it like this too, and I can paste this part only. Control C, because when you click they will also have anchor tags, okay. So within marketing I'm creating sub menus here, social media, okay, and say email marketing, and say SEO, say grid level, okay, and to this also I can again the same way, since we are going to modify things here, so again add a div tag, let's name it say sub menu 2, okay, and control X from here. So now this complete set will be referred with sub menu 2, okay, and since we can define a parent to it in the for the marketing also, so I'll write here div class. This could be helpful to me when I hover on the marketing, then something to happen, so I'll write hover me, some class name I'm mentioning, okay, for this marketing, okay, and this is complete set. Okay. So we have the hover me, it talks about the mail marketing, okay, the class name mail marketing, and the when you come someone comes on marketing, then there's a sub menu which displayed, okay, and the sub menu is given the name reference with sub menu 2. So let's use this hover me and sub menu 2 to make a final, okay, design layout, okay. Now students, what I will do, I will again go back to my code, and I'll mention that initially I don't want sub menu 2 to appear, okay, so I'll display it as none. We don't want it to appear, okay, and then when say someone's over me means what, student? When someone comes over marketing, okay, when someone comes over marketing, and when someone is over, it means someone is getting the mouse cursor on it, then who should be affected? Then the sub menu 2 should be affected. And what should be the effect? Should now see the same repetitive code which we have written above also, okay. I want position to be absolute, okay. I want display to be in the block format, okay, and say margin, some okay, margin hyphen top, some different coordinates for now, say minus 40 pixel, okay, and say margin hyphen left, okay, I want it to be 140 pixels, okay, and say a background should be there, a background should be there, a background should be RGB, say 0 comma 100 comma 0, okay. So now when I save my example, and let's refresh the page, okay, let's see how it looks. So we have marketing, and within marketing, student, we have the social media, email marketing, and SEO. So student, this is the way in which we can do some more alignment, like margin left on, or we can change it is margin, okay. So say let's change it to 40 and see how it looks. So then we can align things, students, as per our need. Sees may move more towards the more spacing is coming. So accordingly, say 140 I had given, so I'll write say 180. So then looking at the output also, student, you can make the changes and get the effect. Okay, yes, this one looks sort of better. From the top also we can make it bit down. So student, creating of menus, sub menus, okay, is not that difficult. So if you look at the complete course, student, it is not, it is like, okay, yeah, we are, it's two things, HTML and CSS. Give a name to the HTML, give a div tag, refer it with a name, and in the CSS file use it, okay, accordingly. Student, I expect you all go through the video. Please give a try to, okay, try it yours. Following the video step by step, it will give you more confidence. We are just making the front page for now. Okay, fine. Please. Thank you very much.